Friday was good. Now they have the thing where it's like you have to get tested for COVID or you have to have a negative test. I, like a dummy, I'm good. I, like a dummy, forgot to go get a free test. Thankfully, they have home tests that are like, they're like $30, which kind of sucks. But it's $30 and you get the results in 10 minutes. So therefore, I had to run all over the place in the morning and try to figure out where these home tests were. Yes, they suck. They really do suck, but here's the thing. I needed it. I needed it quickly. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to be a vendor. So I get there. I park in my usual spot at like a hotel that's behind the convention center. They have really good pricing on the parking. I did that, got all my stuff together. I've managed to minimize my setup where it only takes me 10 minutes to actually get it set up, and I can just have my suitcase and my book bag and like my little blue tackle box right here. It doesn't take me anything to set up, so I usually come at like the last minute because it doesn't take me that long to set up. So I did that. I showed my negative test. I explained all this, blah, 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 blah. I forgot to go to the information desk. I had like a wristband that said I was okay, and they checked me out to see if I had COVID or not. So they said that was okay, but I didn't have like my badge or anything like that. So I had to, after I set up, I realized I had to get that because everybody else is like, where's your badge? You're just setting up and no badge. And I'm like, you know what? So I went there. Convention started at 1, and I didn't get set up and finally up for everything until like almost close to 2. Because I was just running around all the time. I'm always running around. I'm always late. I'm always running around. I had a married couple to my right. They were so friendly, very loving, very caring, very nice. They helped me out a lot. Every time I had to like go to the bathroom or something like that, they're like, yeah, we watch your stuff, no problem. On the other side was these social justice-y leftists. They were selling stickers. They had stickers like punch a Nazi, you know, all those leftist terms that they use, stuff like that. And I'm like, I got into the conversation with the girl about vaccines. She was like, I don't know why people wouldn't get the vaccine. It's that obvious. And I'm like, yeah, I didn't get the vaccine.
I need the vaccine, and it's like, you
probably wouldn't need the vaccine as much if you had taken care of yourself. But, you know, you look like Jabba the Hutt. I know I'm probably going to get like a lot of hate.
I got the vaccine.
But you're stuffing your face with like all this fast food crap and then wondering why you still are getting sick. They brought their friends and they were having like little social justice warrior powwows, but I ignored them. I didn't want any part of their conversation anymore. All right, so this thing was, no offense, it was very disorganized. You had artist alley people next to vendor tables and vendors next to like the professional artists, like the people that are in the industry and stuff like that. Like it was just all jumbled in that piece. It was very confusing to find places. So my table was in the way back and it was on the wall next to the bathroom. Traffic did not really flow as much through our area. My table was facing a vendor who had all of these canvases of freaking beautiful anime art in like, they look like realistic and they were big canvases. So I got these, so I'm sitting here facing this direction and like literally right there, like where my wall is, like right here, there's this big old thing of freaking realistic looking anime characters on these big old canvases. And I'm like, how the fuck am I supposed to compete with that? I got my stuff. I'm not saying like I suck at art, but how the fuck am I supposed to compete with that? When you're walking by, you're walking this way, you're walking by, and you look to your left, you see something like this, and then you turn to your right, and you see like hyper real Goku. Like, how the fuck am I supposed to compete with that? I didn't get to talk to my friend Sukesha, who's a very popular artist. She was like on the other side of the dang on building. Another friend, Kitten Mobiles, I didn't get to talk to her either because she was over there. I'm like, how do you have all my friends, all my art friends, like across the dang convention? Like, they're all together, but I'm on the other side next to the bathrooms. There were nice costumes. There were some nice costumes. I tried to get some hotties, but like they were too fast. Like, women walk too fast in heels. Like, they were cheeks out and very form-fitting outfits, and I was trying to snap pictures, but they're just like, I'm like, wait, let me. It's always the time where I'm like drawing and they walk by and I'm like, wait, where's my camera? I gotta get a picture. Friday is the shortest day of Baltimore Comic Con. It's 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. So I didn't think anything of it because I was like, yeah, Fridays, people are still at work and about time to get out of work and get down here with downtown traffic. It's gonna be like 4:30 anyway. So I wasn't tripping. But then Saturday, open at 10 a.m. All I had to do in the morning was take the drape off and put my connected pieces and put them back on the table. So 2 minutes to set up and I was good. It was like the busiest day, but it was hard to get people into the convention because with the whole COVID testing and proving you got negative test and all that stuff. Plus they were actually giving out vaccines down there too. The crowd wasn't coming in as much because you had to stand in line, wait for it wasn't a rapid test, like they did your temperature checks and stuff like that. So you had to do all of that every time you came in. So people weren't in the building as much. It wasn't that many people, so I just filled the time in by taking a lot of pictures. But it wasn't there. It wasn't it. And then I forgot to eat breakfast. So what had happened was my neighbor said, yeah, go ahead and get something to eat. Now I'm thinking, oh, the food, obviously it's probably not going to fill you up, but it's at least won't be like killing your pockets. Wrong. Freaking wrong. 3 tenders and fries and a bottle of water. $16. I was like, you mother... I will never get convention food ever again. $16 for 3 tenders and fries and a bottle of water. Holy shiz. So then I ended up buying a confetti cake because they had confetti cake and I really wanted something to snack on, and that was another $5. Then Sunday, it was kind of well, first of all, it was raining and like nobody really came out. I will say this though, so one of my clients came first thing in the morning. Right? Can't catch a break, exactly. One of my clients came first thing in the morning, and I got her stuff. She was very happy with it, so I was happy that she was happy because every time I do these freaking commissions, I look at them and I'm like, Lord Jesus, I really hope these people like them because I always feel like my art is terrible. So I'm thankful that she liked it. So I think that's every artist though. They feel like, And maybe Pizza Power, you might have this with your music. You always feel like it's just not enough. You know what I mean? So that's how I feel about my art all the time. Thank you, I appreciate that. But like I said, I think it's just it's just your mind. Your mind is always just like, it's not good enough. I gotta do more. But she was happy, so that was great. And then my other client showed up. I felt so terrible because we were emailing back and forth, and she was like, yeah, I probably won't be there Sunday, so just mail it to my house. And I was like, cool. So I had prepared it all to mail to her house and everything. She ended up showing up to the convention. So so I went to the bathroom and I came back and she was standing at my table and I'm like, oh, hey, can I help you? And she's like, do you remember me? And I'm like, oh no, sorry. She's like, I'm Shay, I'm your client. I was like, oh my gosh. But in my defense, when she got her order, she was masked up. But she came to my table and she didn't have her mask up. She had it down. So can you blame me for not really knowing who the hell she was? And plus she told me she probably wouldn't be there Sunday. So I didn't know. So if Shay even looks at this, if I ever get to the point where she looks at this, I'm sorry. I apologize. I felt totally embarrassed. But I do appreciate you getting the commission, and I would love to do more work for you. I wore my Squid Game mask. I would have thought it would have been more popular, but it really wasn't. Like I got a lot of people that were like, yeah, that's cool. Oh, where'd you get your mask? And I told them my friend Fan Service Fringy, he takes commissions and he'll do it for you. But I managed to get a family photo. Got a family photo. It wasn't as popular as I thought, but it's okay. It's all right. I had a good time talking to people, taking a lot of pictures. Like I said, when this goes up on YouTube, I will have pictures. And that was it.